Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel. And happy Thursday to you all. I know I usually will already have my video out and for you guys who have already seen throughout the day, but I am on a struggle bus this week and I didn't get a chance to pre-record this video. So here we are on the day of at 3:43. So I'm going to hurry up and get this recorded and upload it so that I can post my results for Saving Survivor. So guys, I hope you're having a great week so far. Let me know down in the comments how everything is going. Let me know if you're a new subscriber, and if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing. We are working on our 1,700 subscriber count, and I appreciate you all, no matter if you are day one or just signed up yesterday. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started on our Saving Survivor challenge. Let's go over what happened last week. So our girlfriend Vicky from Pink Plum Budgeting did go home last week. She was eliminated. So we're going to find out who's going to be eliminated tomorrow. Could be me if I don't pass this challenge. So we are working on Taylor at Taylor Your Budgets Challenge. This is week 25. And look, guys, next week we will be working on my challenge. So let's go ahead and get started. This is a survivor game where we're going to start by rolling a d6 dice to set our chosen number. We're going to roll the dice and write the number on the first floating wood plank on the path. And if you do not roll your chosen number, we're going to continue across this path and make our way across all 12 planks. If I did roll my chosen number, then it means that I slipped and fell in the water, and I will need to re-roll the dice for that wood plank in order to continue. But be careful, you only get one fall per path, and if you roll your chosen number before that again, or before you reach this platform, I should say, that is considered a wipeout. So you have to start all over on this path. Once you wipe out, you must swim back to the start and try again on a new path on the next set of wooden planks, I'm guessing, because some of this is cut off. So I'm just reading what I can. You have 3 opportunities to make it from one floating platform to the next without a wipeout. Failure to do so means you are at risk for elimination. And most importantly, if you don't forget to save money. Oh, most importantly, don't forget to save money. Well, we ain't got to worry about that. So bonus, if you make across the floating planks on the first path, you won immunity and cannot be eliminated even if your team is at risk. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I have my d6 dice now. So let's go ahead and see what our chosen number is going to be. It's going to be number 6. Can you guys see that? Okay, so let me make sure that you guys can see everything. So 6 is our chosen number. So let's go ahead and get started. And that's a 3. That's a 2. That's a 6, so we're in the water, but we have 1 chance to roll that number per path. So we're still in it. 2, 5, 6. Okay, so we're in the water. We didn't make it that time. So let's go again. 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 4, 1, 4, 5, 6. So we're in the water, but we're okay still. 3, and we just gotta not roll a 6 here. 1, yay, we made it. So we made it across. We only had that one where we fell in the water, but we're allowed to fall once. All right, so we are done. We passed. Okay, so I am going to let's see what we're saving this week for Saving Survivor. If I roll a 1, it's going to be $5. If I roll a 2, it's going to be 10. And I rolled a 1, so we're saving $5 this week. We do have extra money from... Why do we have extra money? Is it from our video yesterday? No, this is not extra money. This extra money goes in another video. Ciao. This is what happens when you pre-record some and you don't pre-record others. We should have our normal $260 for this video. Let me get my stack of money for game day. Okay. I got it together now, child. I got it together now. Okay. So let's go ahead and count up our money. This should be $260. Get a little sort quick, y'all. So I'll be on a struggle bus counting this prop cash. Okay, so we have 51, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92, 20, 30, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 60. So there's our 260 we're saving with today. And we have passed another week of Saving Survivor. So we made it to my challenge, which is really crazy in of itself, that we are still around for week 26. But I'll take it. That is not my usual luck. I've usually lost by now or done something atrocious where I am not a part of the competition anymore. All right, so let's go ahead and set Saving Survivor to the side. We are going to go ahead and grab our binder down, and let's go ahead and put our money into our envelope. We are saving $5 because we rolled a 1, and let's see what we have together, all together. $150.65, so $165 saved in Saving Survivor so far. And we are going to go ahead and move on to our pastry war against Sheila at Gen X Budgets. I think Kim is going to sit out the rest of our pastry war, which is perfectly fine. Girlfriend is doing all the things that she needs to do to keep her house going and in order. She's been busy. I'm sure she has a lot of, where is my little thing that I use to prop my binder up? I'm sure she's really busy with Etsy as well with all the orders. So guys, thank you so much for, if you ordered from Kim recently, that is our bestie in the community, and we love to see her Etsy shop thriving. Okay, so let's see what Sheila did. Let me get my notebook, child. All right, so we have our notebook here. This is Sheila's numbers. So let's go ahead and set that to the side. Can you still see that? Okay, I think you can still see it over here to the side. Okay, I'm gonna put it right like that. All right, my desk is not that big. Okay, so Sheila this week rolled a 3 and a 5. That's a miss, so that is $1. She rolled a 3 and 5 again. Oh, I know she was heated. So that's a miss. 6 and a 2 is a miss. 1 and a 6 is a miss because she already hit me. And 1 and a 1 is a miss. So we're saving $5 in pastry wars this week. She only got to hit me 2 more times, though, so I don't feel bad for her, okay? You're trying to win. All right, so let's look at our pastry war against Sheila. We're adding $5 to it today. And so now we have 50, 70, 95, 6, and 7. $97 in our pastry war against Sheila at Gen X Budgets. So let's go ahead and roll and see what we can hit her with. And hopefully we don't roll doubles. Okay. So let's get 2 dice. Let's use, let's choose these 2. We'll do blue on top, orange on the side. Okay, let's get some good numbers going on. I need a pen. Okay, so I have, what I say, blue on top, orange on the side. So I have 5 and 5. So it didn't even matter because that's both the same numbers. We have 2 and 3. Blue on top. 5 and 1. 1 and 5. I feel like I already rolled that at some point in time. And our last roll is a 2 and a 5. All right, so I will screenshot this and send it to Bestie and see if I hit any of her, hit her with any of the pastry. So I'm so like used to saying the stalls because that's what we did in Tomato Wars, but we are not. We're just hitting each other with sweets right now. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started on our savings challenges for this binder. I am super sleepy. Guys, I've had hardly any sleep all week. I worked every day this week. And y'all know I'm not used to that. I'm not used to that. So I'm really, really tired. I'm kind of dragging now at this point. I have had to be at work every day, but one day I had to be at work at 6:30. All the rest of the week I had to be there at 5:30. So when I have to be there at 5:30, I get up at 4. And then I usually don't go to bed until like 10:30 at the earliest. Yeah, so I am sleep deprived. And I'm going to make it, though. It's been a good week at work. Monday was really rough. Monday, I honestly thought, like, okay, this is for the birds. But the rest of the week has been pretty good. Tomorrow, sorry, guys, I'm just getting my charger. So that's all I need to do is go through all this. And then my battery dies out. So tomorrow, I'm still down in the pet department. And I don't mean like cats and dogs. I mean pet scan department. And let me plug this in, y'all. I'm so unprepared. I'm sorry, y'all. Yes, I'm in Pet tomorrow, and then we have a doctor's party, his retirement party to go to. Whew, child, I can't wait to get some sleep this weekend. All right, so up first we have Rotten Ducky from Ashley Monet. We are finishing this today. We have only a few scratchers left on this, so let's go ahead and get to scratching. We're going to scratch off our red card first, and this is a freebie in her shop. This is a part of the Beijing Girl Budget duck competition. So we have a 4 there. That's a 3. And that is a red duck. So for the red duck, we have to pull a card. So let's go ahead and get the 7 first. 5, 6, and 7. And let's see what cards we have here. I am just going to shuffle them. And today is the 25th. Today is my brother's birthday. He turned 60 today. Yesterday was Santa's birthday at A&E Budgets. Lots of June birthdays this month. Okay, let's go ahead and pull. All right, so we have this one. While running from the Duck Patrol, your best friend Bill calls you to pick him up for a ride. You have to take a detour. Save $8. This is expensive, child. All right, let's see. Let's put 2 back. Grab a 10, and then let's go ahead and scratch these last 2 on our pink card. Now, the reason why the pink card is left because my color dot dice does not have pink. It has orange. So we wanted to save with everything, though. All right, so we have a yellow duck and a 4. So let's get our 4 next. We'll put a 1 back, and this 5 back, and this 10 back, and grab a 20. Guys, we are unstuffing our save challenges in this binder. Sorry for this motorcycle going down the street. So at the end of that, we'll also do that. So this duck, the yellow one, means we have to roll a d6 and save whatever we roll. And we rolled a 6, so we're saving $6. All right, and our duck challenge from Ashley Monet is complete. Let's go ahead and add up all the things and see what we saved in this challenge. It was a really cute challenge, guys. Saves a ton of money, as you're about to see right here and right now. Okay, so all in all, we have 150, 170, 190, 210, 215, 17, 18, and 19. $219 in this challenge alone for the month. So that's amazing. We are going to count this towards our end of the month savings challenge. I'm just going to take one of these cards, and I'll know that this is from the duck challenge because we're getting ready to unstuff it anyway and see what we save for the month of June on Thursdays for our game day savings. Okay, so we will replace that with another game next week. I'm just going to take the dashboard out so I remember to change out the name of the game on the dashboard. Okay, next up is Dying for Summer, and this is from Divine Savings Co., or Christelle is her actual name. So we're going to roll a dice and move through the board and save the corresponding amount. So it looks like we ended up right here. Let's go ahead and roll a let's roll a D4. All right, so we're going 4 spaces, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we landed on a 3. Let's get a marker. All right, $3. So guys, yeah, tell me about your week. How's it been going? I am so tired. Like right now, it's really warm today. 1, 2, 3. Not as warm as it's going to get next week. But 1, 2, and 3. Roll a D4. Okay, we can do that. That's already out. We're saving 3. But yeah, it's warm, and you know, like when you're tired and it's warm, it's like it just makes you feel even more tired. I feel like that's what it does. 1, 2, 3. That's $1. But yeah, other than that, it's been a good week. 1, 2, 3, and 4 coming back to the beginning for 3, and I think we'll go one more time. But yeah, we went to the DC last week and we had a ball. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm thinking about possibly taking the girls to Cedar Point. It's a amusement park not too far from here. I think it would take us like 3 hours to get there. 3.5, maybe 3.5, 4 hours messing with them girls because they'd be like, now stop and get snacks and all that stuff. But I kind of want to take them to Cedar Point or bite the bullet and drive to Six Flags. I'm not sure. I want to do one more thing with them before school is back in session. But I got to wait and see if we can coordinate time off. Josh is about to go on a crazy work spree of being out of town. So it's going to be just the 3 of us anyway. And I really don't want to do that only because when he's not there, then it makes the riders uneven for the rides. And I don't know. I'd rather him be there. Like, we have a good time when we're all together, but it may not be that way because it may not be that way right now because of him getting ready to go out of town, like, darn it, every week. So, all right, Dying for Summer has saved us 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, and 1. $31. So that's awesome. Let's go ahead and put this back, and we'll grab a 10. And we'll just keep going around and around until I'm sick of going around in circles. And we'll save as much as we can with this challenge. All right, next up is 3 Strikes. And this is from Sarah Says 07. This is a fun game that I bought off her Etsy shop. And we're going to roll a D8 and see what we can do with this today. Okay, so we have a 7 up first. That's good. I like that. Now we have our 6. Guys, can you see that? I feel like you can't see. Let me open my blinds a little bit. Because I closed them because the glare that was coming off my phone, I really couldn't see if I was recording or not. But now it doesn't matter because I have my phone plugged in. So let's see if we can move that so you can see things a little bit better. All right, let's keep going. We have number 1 and a 4. So what's your plans for the rest of this week? So, and oh, yay, we got the 8. So we have 2, 3, and 5 left. And we still have all 3 of our strikes. Oops, that got stuck, so let's roll it again. That's a 4, so that's our first strike. So, yeah, like this weekend, too. Oh, my gosh, I forgot, y'all. Saturday. It's my husband's work party, child. Oh, my gosh. So, we got to go to a doctor's party tomorrow. Okay, that's our second strike. His company summer work party, and that's our third strike. We're saving 3. All right, let's finish it. Yay, $3. I like that. Let's do 3. And let's finish this out, and we'll be able to unstuff this for the month. But yeah, it's at his company. It's at his boss's house. He has a really nice house. And so it's just gonna be me and Josh going. The girls aren't gonna go because they don't want to be bothered with that stuff anymore. It used to be when they were little, they would go because he have a bounce house. He would have like, what's it called, slip and slides for the kids to play on, and a bunch of stuff. So it's just going to be an adult party for us. You know, anybody else that wants to bring their kids are more than welcome. Okay, come on now, child. All right, I'm going to re-roll that because that's on the side. 5. Okay, we're out. So 8, 11, 12, 13, and $14 in this. So $17 to finish up. What is it? 3 strikes. Sorry, guys. Like I told you, my brain is barely working. It is barely working. I tell you what, the amount of add-on patients I had on Monday, diabolical. Okay, so this is 100 right here. So $107 we saved in 3 strikes. That's exciting. I am loving the savings that we have so far this month for our game day savings. So everything is coming along really nicely. I'm going to go ahead and fold this up, and we will unstuff this here momentarily. So I know my conversations are all over the place, but it's like literally however it's popping up in my head is like how I'm talking about it. But yeah, so we have this weekend, we have that to do. And then Sunday will be a chill day. I'm off on Monday, thank goodness. I go back on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I'm off until the following Wednesday or something like that, which is going to be so nice. I'll be able to get some stuff done around the house and tend to my babies outside. As a matter of fact, when I'm done filming this, I'm going to go outside and water my plants. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, next up is this Shut the Box on Slothful Savings. I don't know who this is by because they didn't put their name on the challenge. But let's get started. We have a 5. We have a 9. Yay. Let's see if we can shut the box, y'all. That's an 8. And that's a 9 again. So let's do 7 and 2. Let's not roll straight, guys, though. Okay, that's a 3. We need 6, 4, or 1. Let's go and drop down to 1. That's a 3. So courtesy roll. That's a 4. Okay, we're still in it. So we need a. Oh, we can get a 7. That's all right. We'll just keep the 1 dice. There's a 6. Okay, y'all, can we do it? We need a 1. We need a 1. We need a 1. And we got a 6. Okay, so $1 in that. So let's go again. That's an 8. 7, 2, there's snake eyes. 3. Okay, come on, what's 9 now? That's a 6. That's a 6. So 5 and 1. Ooh, we need a 9 or a 4. That's an 8. So Kersey roll. Damn it. Oh, there's a 4. Okay. We're in it. We just need a 9. I cursed for no reason. And that's a 12. Okay, we're saving $9. So let's put this one back, grab a 10, and let's count up our savings for Shut the Box. And we have $50, $70, and $80 for Shut the Box. That's awesome. Guys, I think this is going to be a pretty decent unstuffing here. Because I know one thing we finished in today, and that is At the Movies. We have been playing up with that for a while, and we're definitely going to be finishing that one. Okay, so the next Shut the Box I already have in here, but we'll start that next week. We are going to move on to our next game, which is Traveling Through Spain from my twin, Megan, over at Rag Girl Budgets. I hope she's been having a good week. Listen, hospital work is no joke. Healthcare is no joke. The nurses are top notch. Listen, I love my nurses. Y'all, if you're a nurse out there and you've been really loving on people and taking care of them and doing all the things that they can't do for themselves right now, like, big ups to y'all, because I watch the nurses, the cardiac nurses in the department I work with and child, I just love them. I love them down. They're so sweet, every single one of them. And the way they care for those patients over there at the pit, listen, you are in good hands over there. And I'm not just saying that because I work there, but those women, they've been there for decades. And they're not the type of nurses that, oh, you've been here for decades, I can tell you need to go retire. They're not them type of nurses. They will make sure that you are okay before they let you walk out that door. And if you're not okay, we're going to make sure you get the care that you need so that you're okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get our next stop. We are stopping at Madrid. Let me go ahead and get my Madrid game board. And we need to do all the things in order to get to Madrid. So let's go ahead and start crossing some of these off. We have a 2 and a 3 and a 1 for 4, 3 for 7, 2 for 9, 1 for 10, and a 2 for 12. So $12. That's how we're playing this. Okay, and so now we're at Madrid. But we have to roll our color dot dice as well and see which one we're saving with over here. So we rolled a yellow, which is a 4. So let's put one of our 1s back and grab a 5. So $16 saved for Madrid so far. So let's get our Madrid card and see what Megan wants us to do. Okay, so you stop to buy flowers in the beautiful streets of Madrid. In this game of, oh shoot, this is Shut the Flowers. If you score a 5 or below, save $5. 6 to 10, save 8. Anything above a score of 10, save 10, or the amount you score. Child, Megan always want to be spicy. Like, I love her. She's twin, but, ma'am, no, we're going to save 10 if we score more than 10, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started. Ooh, starting off with a strong 10. So let's go ahead and do our 9 and our 1. All right, that's 10 again. So we're going to do 8 and 2. We can do 10 here all the way. That's an 11. So we'll do 7 and 4. Oh, that's an 11. That's a 5 and a 6. All right, so all we need is a 3. Child, no, we didn't. Ah, we done shut the flowers. Yes, we did. If you score 5 or below, say $5. And that's exactly what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Look at us go. So Madrid, say $5. Let me cash this in for a 5, y'all. Let me cash it in for a 5. I'm pretty excited to be recording. It's been a while because I pre-recorded before we went down to DC. And it's been since then, sometime last week since I recorded, y'all. So $5 for Madrid. And let's go ahead and get our passport out and mark Madrid off because we did the dang thing in Madrid, child. Oh, no, we saved more than 5. Look, y'all, we hit the 16 from before. So we saved $21 from Madrid. Let's grab a 20. I know I need to go to bed, child. And tomorrow, I'm not really mad at it. I got an early morning add-on already. I already knew before I left work that it's an inpatient that I need to do. Early in the morning, going to go ahead and get him done, get him all taken care of. And then I have 3 more after that, 3 more PET scans, and we are done for the week because I don't work on Saturday, and I don't work next Saturday either on the 4th. All right, let's go ahead and mark off Madrid. All right, awesome. So this was a savings challenge that was in her Ko-Fi, and all the proceeds went to her nephew, who he himself is traveling to Spain. So I thought that was really cute. So we only have two more stops, and this challenge is going to be done. So we will be unstuffing this sometime in July. Okay, let's go ahead and put that away and move on to our next game. It's Duck Hunt. Now, I was watching Twin play this, and I was like, oh, let me go ahead and get this. So this is from Money Tree Savings, and I actually think she won like the big prize of the duck competition. So let me do a little bit on it. Okay, so let's see how we play this. Wasn't there instructions? Okay, there is. Okay, let me quickly go over this, y'all, because this video is already half an hour and we are about halfway through the binder. You're going on a duck hunt with your trusty yet quite sarcastic bird dog. Follow the path of the clouds, one cloud at a time, and no need to mark them off. You may be back if your shot is a miss. When you land on a target, roll a d6. Roll an odd number you missed. See what your dog has to say and how much you need to save. Okay, he better not be a smart aleck, because listen, you will get no treats. Go back to the start of the card you are currently playing and try again. Roll an even number, and that's a hit. See what the duck has to say and how much you need to save. Oh, when you hit the duck talks. When you miss, the dog talks. Okay. Continue to the next cloud on the card you are playing and continue along the path. Can you complete the hunt by catching all 3 ducks? Okay, listen, let's get these ducks, child. Let's get them. All right, so we're not marking off anything, right? Don't mark them off because we might be back. Okay, so here's our start. Do I got a game piece? I should. Let's get a game piece, okay? All right, let's roll. What we rolling? Oh, D6. Okay, let's get started. 5. Now, don't start no mess. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. D10. And then go, okay, D10. Let's go. And then we get to go to the next part. Well, shit, this is, shoot, this is easy. Okay. So we roll, look at that. We rolled a 9. Lord have mercy. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We only gonna go one more time. Anybody want to mess around with this duck? Okay, let's go again. D6. Okay, 6. Or we're starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know we didn't just run through this game like this. 6. I'm probably playing this wrong. Okay, D3. Let's get our D3. And that's a 1. Okay, so $10 coming into here today. And I guess we better get a, let's make some change. I got some 50s over here, and I don't even know why I got them. So there's 50. And we're saving $10 in this week. All right, so let me get a marker, and we'll put down where we left off. And I guess we just continue on. But if we run through this, I'm going to just start over, because ain't nobody doing that. Okay, so we stopped here. And we saved $10. We had some big numbers that we landed on. That we rolled, I should say. All right, that's cute. Now, if I did that wrong, y'all, and y'all know about it, let me know so I can get it together and play it right next time. Okay, next up is Let's Get Spicy. This is from Budget with Kendra. Hey, girl. Hey, boo. Hey. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to hit here. We don't have much left, y'all. Let's not even roll. Let's just do the dang thing. So we have these 2 right here for $6. Let's go ahead and mark those off. And that takes care of the books. All right. Sorry about that. Then we have these 2 for $5. Let's put that back. And we have $11. And what else is left? So that's done. Oh, this double dice thing. This right here. All right, let's roll a few times and call this game good. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and roll. We're going to do blue on top, orange on the side. So we have 3 and 3, which is a 3. All right, let's get $3. Let's go again. Blue on top, orange on the side. Blue, 3. Orange, 4. So that's $4. All right, let's put 1 back and grab a 5. All right, let's go one more time, and we're going to call this done. 4 and 4, which is a 4. Okay, perfect. I like it. All right, let's put one back. Grab a 5. And let's condense this down for 20. And let's see what we have saved today. And let's get spicy from Budget with Kendra. All right, let's get our money out. Because I know we saved a lot in this. We have been playing for a little bit. So we have 20, 40, 40, 50, 5, 56, 7, and 8. $58. $158. 158. It's so funny because I remember I was watching Megan the other day at Red Girl Budgets, and she said, y'all, she said, I'm never recording again when I'm sleepy. And it's a whole new level. Like, I am literally sleepy. I'm not really tired. I know you guys have heard me say that before, like, oh, I'm tired. No, I'm sleepy. Like, can't keep my eyes open, sleepy. So I think when I'm done, I'm going to make sure my girls don't want to eat. And then I'm going on our back patio, child, and I'm going to get comfortable on one of them couches outside. Turn my ceiling fan on outside and go to sleep. Take a little nappy. Because Josh is supposed to go to the gym tonight. So I ain't got to worry about nobody bothering me. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on Duck and Move. This is from Bayesian Girl Budgets. And this is going to be a massive saver. We're going to be at this for a while, though. Okay, so here we are. We are working on this one right here. Any 2 dice. So let's just do our 2d6 we have here. And that says go ahead and save $7. Okay, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Let's see how many bricks we can get through without it being too much. So $7. All right, so let's go ahead and mark off that brick. And let's get our pen and mark that for $7. Okay, so now we need a D8 and a D8. Ooh, child. That's spicy. D8 and a D8. Nope, that's a D10. All right, so we rolled a 2 and, okay, 2 and 2. We'll take it. 2 and a 2 for 4. I want my whole page to be different color bricks. Okay, so that's $11 so far. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go again. Oh, D20. Y'all know I should stop, right? Y'all know good and damn well I should stop. But I'm going to do it. Oh, 2. You see how it rolled. I know it wanted to land so badly. It wanted so badly to land on 20. Okay, now I'm feeling spicy. I think we should finish the row. That's 2. And let's roll a D10. Okay. And we rolled, guys, can you see that? We rolled a 5. Okay, so I like it. We'll stop there. Let's not press our luck. I ain't trying to get no whammies. Okay, so that brick was $5. So 5, 7, 11, and $18 it should be. Let's make sure. So we still need a 2. So let's put this back for 5. And we needed a 5. So let's put this 5 back for a 10. Did we save it all? That's 11, 12, 13, and $18. Okay, that's what we should have, and that's exactly what we have. So $18 for this week. Let's see what we saved in total for Duck and Move from Kimmy at Bayesian Girl Budget. You can find this in her Etsy shop. That's where I got it from. She has this cool movie night savings challenge. I think I'm going to get it. I don't like spending a lot of money on savings challenge. And to me, it's like, it's pricey, but it's cute. So it might be worth it. I think I'm going to get it. I don't know. We'll see. 50, 60, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So $85. Let's do some condensing. So 20, that needs a 10. So we will give that and then grab that 20. So what did I say? 85, 50, and 5. Okay. Yay, y'all. We did good with this week on that row. So $85 saved so far. And y'all, we are only up here. It's going to be a big saver. All right, let's go ahead and move on to through this. No, we're doing at the movies next. Y'all, I cheated. I'm just letting you know right now. I looked this doggone movie up because I wasn't sure what it was. Child. So I looked this one up. This is from Jamie at Charmer Budgets. You guys know I've been playing with this for the last quite a few weeks. So we are working on this one right here. So this witch, this taxi, and this skeleton. So when I looked it up and I just put in that in Google, it said Halloween Town. And that's exactly what it is, Halloween Town. Okay, Google for doing good for a change. So I cheated, but I'm going to go ahead and say I got it right. And if guessed correctly, we saved $2, 1 and 2. And then for this one, my baby girl, Gabby, helped me with this one. She said this was Hotel Transylvania. And yep, she was right. See, I knew these kids were good for something. All right, so another $2, and that is going to finish up at the movies, y'all. I don't know if I'll ever play with this again because, y'all, I did it once. Like, can you really just keep doing this over and over again? I guess if I kept it for a while and I don't know, then play with it again later on, but I don't know. I'm thinking about doing a giveaway with it. What y'all think? Should I give this challenge away or keep it? Let me know in the comments below. 100, 200, 20, 40, 50, 255, 257, 8, 9, 260, 1 and 2. $262 with this challenge, y'all. That's insane. That is literally insane. 262. I can't even imagine what this unstuff is going to be this month. And it's a lot of challenge that we have been working on for quite a while. So y'all don't get it twisted. Like, I've been at these challenges for a minute. All right, so next up is Through the Struggle, We Quietly Rise. This is from Paula Ever at the Swag Doodlers. So let's go ahead and get her game board out. Make sure you guys can see. I have our cards right here that we're working with. I'm just going to get them a little zhuzh. And let's see what we're pulling first. So let's go ahead and cut the deck. All right, so we have a D8 for this little guy here that's sleeping in his little shell. Right here, let's go ahead and roll our D8 and see what we're saving. Okay, so we have I know you probably can't see that. That's a 4 right there. So $4 for him. Let's see. Let's put a 1 back and grab a 5. I can't do much of anything with this cord hanging down. It's driving me crazy. Let me see if I can hang it up because I can barely get to my cash tray. All right, so let's go pull our next one. D3 on this little guy with the polka dot shell. Not shelf. Him right there. So let's roll a D3. And it says to save $1. Okay. Let's go again. We're not finishing this today. We'll unstuff this next month. Okay, so this little guy right here. Where are you at, pumpkin? Oh, there he is right there. He's a D3. And it says another $1. All right, this guy right here in the yellow shell. Right here. And that's another D3. We just keep rolling ones. Growth is quiet. 2 times on your next search. It's going to be our last one for the week. Oh, hell no. We ain't doing 2 times 2. We ain't going 2 times 2 times 2. No. That's too many times. All right. D6. That's this little guy right here. Let's get our D6 and roll. Oh, he's $4. Okay. So I want to put my times 2 back in the deck. But I don't want it to be next to the other times 2. And we'll finish this up next week. Y'all, we did great. Let me go ahead and get the 4 that I need. Let's put 5, 6, 7, 8 back for a 10. And let's see what we have saved in this cute savings challenge from, y'all, we got a lot of money left over. Chow, how? We've been through almost all the games. Oh, I know what we missed. We must have passed something up. We missed our girl Lindsay's challenge. Where's her envelope? Traveling through Spain, duck hunt. Let's get spicy, duck and move. We did that at the movies. Oh, it's up next. Okay, I just jumped the gun. That's my fault, y'all. I'm sorry. We didn't miss it. So in Through the Struggle, We Quietly Rise from the Swag Dealers, we have 110, 11, and 12. $112 in this savings challenge. And we'll finish it next week. All right, here we go. Now we can put some money in this one. This one is a big one. This is from Lindsay over at Bookish Mama Budgets. And this is our Wild Summer Splash Savings. So we are going to work through each board and add some money to every single board. And we have a ton of cash over here. So we still have 80, 90, 100, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. $106 left. 106. 106 in Park. Y'all remember that TV show? It was on BET. And it was like a music video, like a music show. Almost like what the heck was that? Total Request Live, kind of like that. All right, so let's go ahead and splish splash savings. Each droplet is $3. Let's roll a D6 and see how many we're doing. Ooh, we're doing 6. $18 is coming into this. I probably should have not rolled that D6. So, but that's all right. We did what we did. $18, and we are doing 6 of these. So let's grab a different color marker and do 6. So yeah, girl, once I get tomorrow all done and over with, and I mean fully, like this doctor's party too. I didn't know the doctor. I think I mentioned that in a previous or upcoming video. I don't know. I don't know what I said in the videos that are yet to be released. But anywho, I really didn't know him because, first of all, when I started, he was like basically working part-time. Unlike in past years, you know, he's been there for decades. He was the doctor there. But you know how you get older, you stop working so much. So I really don't know him like that. And, but everybody still want me to go. So I'm going to go. I'm going to go, y'all. I'm going to make them happy. But I'd rather just come home and go to sleep. So, all right. Next up is the Crocodile's Pizza Party. We're going to go ahead and start here. Let's go ahead and get let's get something, child. Let's get this dice. We're going to roll our D6 and move along the spaces. So we have 2, 1, and 2. That's a D4. There's our D4. And we have 2. All right, let's get $2 up. And let's just go one more time because we put so much in that first challenge. 4, we're moving 6. 5, child. It says 5, Pam. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's the pizza. That's $3 a slice. Okay. So let's go ahead and put this back. That's 5, 10, and 20. And let's grab a 20. All right, so this is sweet, draft sweet sprinkles. Let's go ahead and roll a D3. Each sprinkle is $1. Let's roll a D6. All right, 4 sprinkles. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 for $4. Let's put this one back and grab a 5. Okay. And next up is Monkey's Popsicle Poolside Perch. Oh, that's a lot of peas. Roll a D3. Oh, no. Or uh-oh. Drip, drop. Monkey's popsicle starts to melt. Save an extra $1. Oh. Okay, that's okay. We'll take the 1. I think I was rolling a D3 or something with this. Or maybe it was a D6 because we just have a 4 that we have saved here. So that's $1. Let's grab this and we'll go one more time. And that's a 3. And we're saving $4 this week in this challenge. So we should have 9 going into here. 1, 2, and 3. All right, coconut cool down race. We're rolling a D4. And we have a 2. Ooh, 2 is just being ornery. All right, let's go again. Oops. That's a 1. Okay, 1's on the board. Okay, so that's $3 so far. And 2. All right, let's stop because I don't want to go out on this board quite yet. All right, so 2, 2, and 1 is 5. Okay, and then put these 2 5s back for a 10. All right, so far we have $34 saved in all of these challenges from Lindsay. Next up is Lines Deep End Dive. And we're going to roll a D6 to see how successful the line dives for a pair of goggles. We're going to roll 1, 2, or 3, save 2. Roll 4 and 5, save 4. Roll a 6, save 6. Okay. And we rolled a 4, so we're saving 4. So let's put 1 back and grab a 5. And now we can color in 1 pair of goggles. Okay, what do we have left? Okay, let's go ahead and move on to our next challenge. Oops, you broke a pool rule. So we're just going to go ahead and roll a d6 and see what we're doing. 2, disrespecting the vibe, you failed to acknowledge the absolute majesty of the flamingo and heart sunglasses. She is judging you. Roll a d4. All right, so we rolled a 1, so her judgment didn't work. Okay, 1. All right, let's go ahead and roll again. 1. Illegal lane merging. You swam straight into the floating hippo and bounced right off him. Embarrassing for everyone. Roll a d3. And it says to save $3, so I don't have that. Let's put 2 back and grab a 5. Okay, so that's it for... What did I say? Did I say that was 1? I done half fell asleep here at the wheel. Straight up. What did I just say we were saving? I don't know. I'll figure it out off camera when I do the editing. Because I don't know. All right. That was our challenges from Bookish Mama Budgets, Lindsay. So let's go ahead and see what we have saved so far. We have $42 in her Wild Summer savings. And next up, oh, no, we don't. We have more. There's more in here, y'all. I lied. There's way more. Okay. For Wild Summer, we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So $75 in Wild Summer. Okay, I'm going to leave that out so I can cash this out a little further off camera. And next up is support for Aisha. This was this can be found in Kimmy Corner's Ko-Fi shop. So we are going to roll D4, and it's going to show us 1, 2, 3, or 4, which game we are saving in, and that is a 1. So it's a roll and save. Let's roll our D3, and that's a 1. Let's roll a D4, number 1, and what many are we doing? 4. So let's just make this. Let's make this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go again. 3. That is shut the box. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. We have an 8. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's a 9. So that's a 6 and a 3. That's an 8. That's a 5. Ooh, I'm out. I can't do any of that. All right, courtesy roll. 1. Oh, we're out, child. That's $11. And I think we're going to stop there. No, we don't have to. We have $45 left. Let's go one more time. Let's roll a D4. Challenge number 2. What are we saving? We're saving 1. Let's go ahead and go again on that roll. Number 3. And let's go. That is a 2. 4. Oh my gosh, I'm rolling a D4. Ciao. 4. 5. And we just need 1 more for 6. Nope. Courtesy roll, let's go again. And 2. So we're saving $6. All right, so we're definitely done in this for today. And let's see what we have in total. All right, guys, and so far, and we started with you, Aisha, because no one fights alone. Oh, we stand with you. We started with you. We stand with you, Aisha, because no one fights alone. Her saving challenge has 30, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So $44 saved so far in this challenge. And we have $42 left. So let's do... There's nothing close. But what we can do is get our shut the box started. I know I have that over here. Let me grab it. It is from Rag Girl Budget. I know I don't like putting the same or two of the same from the same creator, but I just love her challenges and I'm a member, so I do what I want. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on Shut the Suck Shut the box, sucker. All right, let's go. That is a 6. That is a 6. That's a 4. That is a 7. That's a 4. Okay, so courtesy roll. That's a 9. That is a 5. All right. Oh, no, 2 and 3. Duh. All right, we just need an 8, y'all. Let's get that 8. Oh my gosh, we shut the box. Amazing. Yay. So let's roll a d6 and see what we're saving. I said fire. $4. Okay, let's go ahead and make some change. Is there anything over here? No. We need change for 20. 10, 5, 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's put one of these 20s aside. Okay, perfect. So that was $4 for that. And that is in shut the box, shut the box sucker. Apparently I can't read, y'all. All right, let's put this off to the side. And this video is going to be really long, guys. I am so sorry. I feel like I'm moving extra slow because I'm sleepy. I'm like literally over here struggling to keep these eyes open. Let's put a little bit more in Wild Summer. We might put the rest in. There's so many different games that we can actually put a good bit into this challenge. Okay, so Wild Summer, let's go ahead and get some more Splish Splash droppings done. So that's 2. And this will be $6. All right, let's do this one. 5, and these are $1 a piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so let's see. Let's put this 5 back for a 10. Let's do some more going around the block. 3. 1, 2, 3. That's a D3. And that's $2. Let's go again. 3. 1, 2, 3. That's a D4. That's a 3. Let's see what we got over here. Do we have 17? We do. It's not that one. All right, so $17. I'm going to take this 20 out because we had, wait a minute, we had 5. Ooh, I had to mess this all the way up, y'all. So, there we go. We're putting 15 back. Okay, so next up is Monkey's Poolside. Oh my gosh, guys, I have got to go to bed. Monkey's Popsicle Poolside Perch. Let's go ahead and roll. And let's do a D4. 3. All right, $3 for that. And let's go one more time. 3. Number 4. So I use that color. All right, y'all. Put one back, grab a 5, and now we have $16 left. I think we're gonna call it, y'all. We're gonna put that $16 in our catch-all, and we will then count up what we have in our finished savings challenge for the month of June. And yeah, that's gonna be it. I am going to go ahead and clean this up, and I will be back with our finished, not finished, it's not gonna be finished, but closer to finished catch-all. Okay, guys, there is our catch-all. We color in 16 spots on this money tree. So let's go ahead and add up what we have in total for our growing money tree savings challenge that it comes from debt-free charts. We have 20, 40, 50, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So $74 in our catch-all, add up 100. So we'll be unstuffing that sometime next month. And guys, I'm just going to go ahead and clean up. And we're going to go ahead and get all the challenges that we finished for the month of June. Let's go ahead and separate them all out and count up how much we saved this month on our game day savings challenges. So I will be right back. Okay, guys, so we have everything unstuffed. Our cash trays off to the side of the money that we have saved for the month in our game day savings. So I need to make a new one of these layouts because apparently I have too many days going on and too many categories. I need to get rid of this next month section because I really don't plan for what I'm doing for next month. Maybe just keep my notes and then just make this whole section completed challenges. So I'm going to put game day over here on the side. And let's add up how many challenges we actually finished. So if you remember, we did finish Red Queen for $212. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 challenges in this month. But remember, guys, some of these challenges we have been working on for quite some time. So we have 9 challenges. And let's see how much 9 challenges saved us. We're going to start with the hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. Wow, that's insane. That's insane. 150, so 1150. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40. So that's 1290. 1300, 20, 30, 1330, 1340, 1350. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1360. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1370 on the dot. That is insane. In one binder. That's unreal, y'all. I don't know if I've ever done that. Because this is my first year doing long-term challenges. 1370 in just game day savings. And I will promise you this, listen, once this man is done working all this overtime and travel pay and per diem, it's not going to look like this. But we're just able to bring in quite a bit in each challenge every week. So that's amazing. 1370 on our game day savings challenges. That is absolutely a that's a new record. For one binder, that's a new record. So 1370 in our game day savings, along with our Word of God Wednesday, Friday funds, and our 2026 savings, which 500 automatically goes to the Roth. So, but we were able to save an additional $497 for our quarterly challenges. So tomorrow, not tomorrow. Yeah, we already did Fridays, so that's already done. We already did our Saturday savings, so that's already done. So in Sunday's video, we would unpack our Sunday binder, which are our summer savings, and then we'll do Monday and Tuesday, plus our daily savings too, because we have been keeping track on how much our little $7 savings every day saves us. So guys, it's been a long video. Thank you if you're still sticking around here. I don't blame you if you already checked out, because I think I checked out early in the video. I definitely felt like I caught myself dozing. So thank you so much for tuning in. I will get this edited and uploaded so you can at least see Saving Survivor. And I'll see you in tomorrow's Friday video where we save with our lavender savings. We are going to try to finish up the collab from the Vacation Crashers. And I might start back to school savings as well. All right, guys, I love you so much. I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.